Alright, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope we're Wednesday or Thursday at this point. Going alright so far. Just got back from eating dinner. I had rice balls. Yeah. Rice balls I had to make myself. And also were very greasy. It also didn't have any protein in it for a bit. Because got to put tuna in there. Anyway. It's been going alright. It's been going alright over here. I played a game actually right before this stream. And I got a fourth. So I already lost 200 points today. Nice. However, if you see the YouTube thumbnail, the score on there was the exact score I had right before I started this stream. Indeed, it's a good sign. Hope y'all are ready for the epic comeback story here. Continues today. Beef McMead, Night Ghoul, Enemy the Dark Sider, Jades, Bonzi, Gaver, Adrian. Glad you could join us. And anyone else I forgot to mention. Yeah, Avatar is fixed. Yeah. And I did want to mention that I still plan on like streaming like 2xKO at some points. I think I just want to like get back into fighting game streaming just a little bit. I'm not gonna give up Mahjong streaming, so it'll be alongside the Mahjong streams. Maybe I can do like one fighting game stream a week or something. Yeah, for anyone who's into that. But if you're not into it, that's cool too. We're here for Jong today. Hopefully you guys won't forget about me just because I'm playing a little bit of a fighting game on the side. As YouTube tends to do. Yeah. Elglyphus, what's up? And buddy might be able to get me a key, so I'm hyped to try some 2xKO. I mean, if you want a key, I could just give you one also. And I could say this because all the 2xKO like key sharks are gone. They're not gonna come into a Mahjong Soul stream and be like, "Hey, you got any of those 2xKO keys?" And then they dip like once you say yes or no. So yeah, I mean, I have like maybe like one or two I could spare. So if you want, just like DM me on the Discord. Yeah, feel free. I already gave one to Shades. This is a fun one. There's 4 pairs here. 4 pairs, and also I don't know. Even if I get a 5th pair, that might still not be 7 pairs. Because I might just want to go for a Yakai instead. And just like secure the Dora. Riso. This guy, I don't know. When I already have 2 Dora, I don't think I'm gonna be that afraid. Although like dude, like the way I lost like the last game was pretty funny. Well, I had like a really troubling like defensive decision that it didn't have like any like solid answer, but 8-so makes this a little bit dangerous. Let's cut the Shah. But yeah, so I ended up dealing in because I just didn't have any save tiles and I chose the wrong tile. I chose the wrong Suji essentially. And then after that, okay, some of those actually safe. And then after that, I was in 3rd place. It was pretty close, but it was like about 2,000, no, more than 2,000 away, like 3,000 to 4,000 away. And I had a I had a 2-Dora hand, like, okay, well, you know, I could like push for second here. And then I wasn't that afraid of dealing in because like, well, I mean, they would need 2-Dora. You know. They would need 2-Dora for me to like lose my third place position there. And of course, they did have 2-Dora. In fact, they had the Akka 5-pin, and the Akka 5-pin was a double Dora. And I'm like, ah, shit. Well, there goes that. I was in Tenpai, though. Maka says it was okay, so of course that means, you know, we push every time. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, well, I don't feel it's that terrible of a loss. It's just unfortunate we have to start the day off in the negative, essentially. What to do here? It's a one chance. See if we get it. But, you know, I'm not holding my breath. Just be a nice Tenpai. Ooh, yeah, it's fine. Kabe. All the 2s are accounted for as well. Tonki weight is impossible. Tonki being a pair weight. I wonder, like, me streaming, like, 2xKO once will mean that, like, some people are watching this, or some people, like, could see this in their, like, in their feed or something. They haven't played Mahjong. Mysteries of YouTube. Anyways, it's pretty good. Another pretty good one. Would have loved to see the 2-Dora hand actually go through, but oh well. Hello, everyone just joining us. Let's keep the 4-mon just in case I get 234 Sanchoku or something. Hey, Flock Mahjong, what's up? Saint Crying, let's go. Indeed, need to get to Master 3 before I get to Saint, but I'm working on it. Eva, hello, hello. Rona as well. See you. I don't think I want a pawn just yet. Yeah, because I think I think I would prefer Mentan Bean if I can get it. Whoa. Okay, let me cut the 4. And then if I get the 3, then that would be amazing. 3 is the Dora. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Okay, well, I'll hold on for it for one more turn. Another possible move is just cut the 2s, which is like a safer transition. Wow. Might be regretting my decision already. Maybe that was the better one, who knows? But this one did provide me the opportunity to just like switch over to like a Sanchoku with Dora or something. That would have been pretty cool. Hey Valderic, already watching 3. Well, I appreciate you being here and appreciate being your 4th monitor content. If you have one. Oh. This is pretty dangerous. But also I don't mind I don't mind calling pawn now since I have 2 Dora. Securing a 3,900 point hand would be pretty nice. Okay. I don't think I want to call... I don't want to call pawn with the 5. Rather, I don't want to be in the position where I have to cut a 5 or 6 late game. So that's why I'm doing like this. Perfect Ishantens, not everything. Put you on the TV, on my phone, and on 3 monitors. Well, I don't know if my content is big enough for that, but it's your stuff. You do you. I don't even have a TV. I mean, I guess I kind of do. Just like, I never use it. It's always my, like, parents are using it. Okay. I do have 3 monitors, though. And I'm thinking maybe I could use a 4th, too, one day. It's just like, I don't really know where I would even put a 4th monitor. I'm, like, running out of, like, lateral space. Is that what that is? Or is longitudinal? One of those. That's a scary push. Yeah, this one's unfortunate. This one's actually really unfortunate. I don't have any save tiles. I mean, surely... I think the 8 mod is legitimately safer than this East. Oh, don't want to deal with a Riichi double East. That would be so tragic. Oh my god, of course. It had to be this way. I'm gonna do the 6. Yeah. My reasoning is that since it's half Suji on the side of the Riichi, like that's pretty significant, I think. Although there is like a chance it could have been waiting with 775, I guess. Discard the 7. Now you're waiting on a 6. Didn't really have a great option there. Face 3 Mars is insane. If you're a streamer, you'll find a use for it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't really imagine doing 3 monitors before I was a streamer. And, it's also just hard for me to imagine, like, having 2 monitors in general when I've been living with a single monitor my entire life. And then I had 2 monitors, and like, you know, I kind of get it. Yeah. But yeah, if you're just a normal person that doesn't stream at all, you'll be fine without 3 monitors. 2 monitors is peak, yeah. I think anyone can use 2 monitors. Hey, Mona, by the way. Glad you could join us. Be fine here. Forget an E-Peiko, that'd be really nice, but we need to fill this Rion Peiko. Not Rion Peiko, Ooh. Ooh, do I accept the temptation here? Yes. Yes. Okay, but the real greed would be like, if you get the 5, then you cut the, you cut the 2 and the 3 for 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. That would be the real greed. That might be hilarious enough for me to actually consider. No, this is getting tough, though. This is getting tough. Hello. I do all in. Yeah, Fuji's alive. We did it. We did it. All right. Well, we don't have any Sanshoku anyway, so we're just going to cut this. And having this 3-3-4 is still useful in case I draw a second Dora, then I can, you know, move over the pair. Otherwise... Okay. Maybe at that point the 4-pin was better to cut. It's tough. I mean, my weight is pretty good if I get the 2 or 5 pin. Alright, that's a nice save tile. We'll keep that one. Mm-hmm. And nickel as well. Alright. Think we're good. Yeah, I'm ready to play more Mahjong. Ready to like I've been, I guess, like in the absence of anything else, like I wanted to like put my mind off of like the content machine, especially. There was like a couple of like few weeks where I was like really deep into it. I'm like, oh my god, this is like so hard. It's wearing me down. I could feel it. So it's nice to take a break from that, essentially just play Mahjong, which in and of itself is like part of the content anyway. Too so safe. Is it Mahjong content? Yeah. But I'm a YouTuber, Beef, so it's there's different kinds of content on that one. Ugh. I should cut the 1 pin. Yeah, because like on YouTube, like since I started streaming on YouTube, that like kind of skewed my perspective a little bit on like content creation, but I think skews it in the way that like wait. I just want to cut the 5. How do I want to fold this? 3 pin? Yeah, 3 pin's fine. Yeah, it like suited in the way I think is like just in general, just like closer to like the reality of like, you know, content creation stuff that like if you want to like stream for, you know, years and years like on Twitch with like barely any audience and then very, very slowly build your audience from there, you can. But like that is like actually like impossible on YouTube. it's so difficult to do that. And so like if you want to be like a streamer on YouTube, you have to just be a YouTuber. You just have to like, you know, make lots of videos and shorts and stuff. Like you have to like have more presentable, like easily presentable and slash viral content, whatever that means. But I think that is just the way to go. Like if you want to, you know, maximize your, you know, your reach and your growth, you should just be on YouTube doing that stuff anyway. And then, you know, if you want to stream on Twitch too, you can. Yeah, that did like skew like my perspective on like oh, like the stream isn't how I grow. Like, you know, the videos and the shorts are how I grow. So I need to like, you know, really focus on like doing that. And like in a way that was true. But also like, you know, I don't want to like neglect the stream experience, and I want to like make the stream a little bit better. You know, here and there. You know, even if it's not going to be like that big bang of like let's see, of growth. You know, if my stream improves just a little bit. That's cool. That's cool. I like streaming. Streaming is fun. Call your video with Pink Yoshi being my introduction to the channel. Yeah. So I mean, although you know, funnily enough, ironically enough, another one of my big you know, entry points for a lot of the viewers is one of my streams. It's literally one of my streams that was on YouTube. Which is the bronze video. Is like this? That's like a Honitsu, isn't it? But I wonder like, you know, like the chicken. It's like a chicken and the egg kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure which came first because I also had like Mahjong shorts even around then too. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, that was like I think it was that, but also alongside that I had like Mahjong tutorial shorts that were like doing really well for some reason. Like a lot of people seem to like be getting into the game. That was like around like before the release of Mahjong Soul on Steam, like a little before then. And then Mahjong Soul actually being on Steam, like kind of like, you know, made it like blow up a little bit more. Even before that, the algorithm threw me into the Bronze Room video. Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, sorry to say, that's gonna be what the fuck. All right, sure, whatever. You can down with that. Yeah. Cut the north here. I'm still kind of shocked that like that stream like did as well as it did post stream. But I think it's like actually slowing down on views now. I don't think the YouTube is pushing it as much anymore for some reason. I think it had a bad day. Why bro Damatan a one-hand hand? He could have Riichi'd, but he could have also found a pretty good weight if he waited somewhere in Pinzu land. Okay. I don't really want like to pair up the 4s and get rid of the Akka anyway, so we'll cut the 4, and then if I get the East, that's actually a better hand. So we'll keep that. Ooh, okay, but that's a place I could build another block as well. It's around the Dora. We're not going to be afraid of the Dora 4, okay? We're not going to be that afraid. Because, you know what would really suck? You know, besides me dealing in, what would really suck is this guy winning at all. I don't want that to happen. Then I'd be, like, really behind. So, we have to fight this. We have to fight this. And luckily we got our Dora just in time. Tuso, yeah, we'll just cut the Tuso. We'll Chi into Tenpai also? Oof. That's not good luck. I'm in Forso, half Suji. Good dealing. Well, great start. At least we didn't deal in, I guess. That's a big hand. Nice buy, man. Door 4 is worth nothing if they don't win. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was so ready for that. I was so ready to beat that. Oh, well. This one isn't even that cool of a hand. Okay. That's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, we'll pawn. Definitely pawn that. And this is probably just going to be a Honitsu. Probably going to be in Sozu. Because Sozu is the Dora suit as well. So if I get the 4, that's like huge value. But I could also do this in Pinzu, huh? Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. No, I think Sozu is just a lot more value since I already have a pair here, which means I could like pawn and still have a pair. I don't think it's actually worth keeping the Pinzu. I mean, that said, 2 reds are dead, so I could just cut this at any time. Oof. Now we fold. All right, I didn't believe in this hand anyway. Good game. Yeah, I actually haven't touched that account that I used for the Bronze Room speedrun. It's like still, I don't know, still might be somewhere. I don't even remember like what email I used, or like if I even used an email. I think there was one funny time I used my school email. My school email being my work email for Mahjong Soul once. That was funny. All right, I guess we'll just be safe. Yeah, because there was one time I was stuck like doing nothing, like just waiting for stuff to happen and work. It's like, okay, well, what can I do with my work laptop? I guess I could play chess or I could play Mahjong Soul. So I went on Mahjong Soul on the browser. Alright, well, in the meantime, 1 mon, 1 so, 9 so. These are all really bad. Which one's the worst one? Probably 1 so. Sorry, 1 mon. 1 mon's probably the worst. We can get the honors anyway. Hey Darkslayer, what's up? Anyone just joining us as well? Resto Random, see you, Nicholas. Yeah, why not? Hate these games where you get sumoed to death, dealing it almost feels better. Yeah, in a way, yeah. Makes you feel like you're an active participant, and you know, you just, if you go down fighting. Sometimes, or at least like you can cope and like, just like, well, you know, like well, you know, it's funny. It's 2 different directions. In some ways, like, you know, if you get summoned to death, you could throw your hands up and be like, well, I couldn't do anything about that anyway. No problem. And you live on with your life. Or you could be like, man, there's like absolutely no universe I was winning there. That sucks. When you know, you feel like if you deal in and like, okay, well, that dealing was like maybe more in your control, you could be like, ah, man, I lost because of V. That fucking sucks. I fucking suck. Or it could be like, I lost because of V. That means I could be better and then not lose because of V next time. Yeah? I feel all of these things. I'm sure it's, you know, one way or another you'll feel one of them as well. Or all of them at some point. Depends on my mood. Which one I prefer. Though I tend to trust my skill a lot. So like or I tend to like, you know, rely on my ability a lot. So I'll prefer to deal in. What to do here? It could be Akka. I'm gonna cut it anyway. This is Ishanten for 7 pairs again. I'm just gonna say he doesn't have any Manzu weights because he cut the door and the door is like directly in the middle. I hope I'm correct. Hey Trevor. Did I say heavy? No. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Greens are the safest I have, I guess. Pushing a chi toy, 7 pairs is like also not very good in general. I guess that's 10-5, but that would have been 10-5, but like what about even cut there? 3 pin? I'll take the Suji. I'll take 1 Suji, please. There it is. 6-0. Can't be the 4-5. Ormon was safe, as we've established before. I mean, if I get Tenpai, I think I'll take it. I guess? I'm actually just not really sure. This is so tragic. Still don't know if any of these are safe. It was either that or the Tuso. GG. I don't think I had any safe tiles, right? Could have easily been either one. Alright, next. We'll get those points back, don't worry about it. I don't think I played bad that game. One more game. That's right, the next one will be better. Keep putting in your quarters. Keep buying the chips. Oh, what the heck? Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally snapped my water bottle, like, right at the mic. Okay. It's fine, don't worry about it. Look at that. What a beautiful hand. It's important to reset yourself, you know? New hand, new me, new game, new me. Here we go. I'm gonna pawn right away. And cut the Manzu. Just to be a little bit more aggressive about it. It's really early. I only have one Sozu anyway that I'm gonna cut. I'll cut the 5 now. And then we're one pawn away from a Mangan. Honitsu, half flash. Green and Dora. For Han. Pawn. There it is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, alright? You just need to play. We're here to play. Hey, Lord of Kashmir, I feel that I am bad. I can be better most of the time rather than just getting outlucked by Sumo. Yeah, I mean, when you're... I think that's a nice perspective to have. That, like, I mean, there's, like, you know... Like, when you're first learning Mahjong, I think it's definitely It's definitely healthier to be on the side of, like... Well, I don't know if I could have done anything better. Rather than... There was literally nothing I could have done better. You know? Just like being... Like, erring on the side of doubt. There. Like, you know, maybe there was a better move. It was, like, certainly, you know... Like, you're not going to be on the level of people that, like, play Mahjong professionally for, like, decades and stuff. So for all you know, for all we know, there was a way to win that game, and we just missed it. And I think, yeah, that's a nice, healthy mentality to have in general. But you know, sometimes you could. It's okay to be just like, well, maybe there was a way to win that technically, but you know, it's like being unlucky is being unlucky, and doesn't necessarily reflect badly upon ourselves. That's also pretty good. This is an interesting hand. I think I will pawn this because I could build around a Dora to get 2, maybe 3 Dora. Have some modern tiles for a little bit of safety as well. Should have been the news for flow. Yeah, I guess yeah. You know what? You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I had all four tiles, and I actually just like scarred them efficiently. Chi? Oh. Pawn beats Chi every time. Well, that means I have a con tile. This is a free con tile. Like, this is not gonna do me any favors now, besides being a con. Well, I guess technically there is still 1 4-star remaining. It could be a Shankan win, but... It'll also be just nice to just have a decently safe tile here. I'm not gonna pawn at this point. I think, I don't know. Do I want to pawn? Oh, it's tough. I don't think I'm gonna pawn. I think we'll play it safe. I was hoping I would, like, just draw more of the sequences myself, rather than, like, building another, but... Yeah, the 8 mana is really nice as a safe tile as well. So, I'm not gonna commit too much to this hand. Should be fine, yeah? Con for the comic suicide, That's a set. Alright. Probably not waiting on this, right? Okay. That was a little bit dangerous of me to throw it, though. The 5, so... But, like, maybe I can build around the door. Maybe I could still chi a 7. I didn't want to chi into Rian Shanten, was what that was. Or, yeah. I would have been 2 away from Senpai if I chi'd. If I cheat after that, then it would be an Ishan Tenchi. I'd be like one away from Senpai instead, which I'm much more happy to take. We'll keep everything. Imagine if we gave her a Dora. Yeah. Yeah, con when you're that far away from Tenpai is just, it's a little bit silly. Save your con for, like, when you know that you can get a hand. We can get Tenpai, we can get Ishanten. Or if, like, you're just that desperate. I'm not that desperate. I got a Mongon. I'm good. You know. Life is good. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this 1-2 because I don't want to have a Penchant waiting on a 3-mon that's already once here. You know, there's only 3-mon available. Let's build somewhere else. Build around the 6. Build around the 7. If I build around the 6, that could be a San Menshon 3-sided weight with the 5. Okay, that's more interesting. This is Ishanten with off the pawn. This is an Entotsu 2, 5, and 7. 2, 5, 1, and 7. When we think about conning for content, we call that content. Yeah. Not that. Oh. Yeah, sure. Let's play nice and loose. Pretty good weight. Yeah, this is actually the perfect Entotsu weight. It's 7 tiles available. Yeah, already first, like, this is like one of my, you know, all my rivals are like decently close. But they'll be less close if I just, like, continue this. Here, we'll push once. Should be careful. That was a 6-mon? Was that a 6-mon Tadashi? Which would be very strange if it was. Do so. If I have to fold, not sure what my options would be. Okay, I'll do it. It's like, how many Dora do you have if you're gonna throw that and no one's gonna call it? Probably not many. Just lost a Yakuman by going Dama? Oh, you would have had a Kazué? You would have 13 Han? Oh man. My condolences. But it's fine. You know. You still got like probably a lot of points for that, I'm sure. If I'm reading the situation correctly. Oh yeah, Alglyphus. I do rank back to gold, and if anything, realizing the difference between the two has inspired me to do better when I go back to Jade. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a big jump from all the different rooms. It's easy. It's really easy to forget that. It's really easy to be like, oh yeah, Mahjong. It's all like just a luck game and stuff. And then you fight against people that like, you know, you would have had a good game with like a year ago, like 2 years ago, and just like, oh damn, like what, like, why is this so easy? It's like, how come I'm always just faster than these guys, and how come I'm like, you know, how come they're like always dealing into each other? Yeah. It's like, yeah, maybe they're just unlucky, or maybe it's just because you're better than them. You gain some skills, and you can gain more. It's also a good thing to have. This is a really nice shape as well. If I get a 3, that leaves the 7-8 pin weight. If I get the 7, I could also cheat like this and wait on the 3-6, or just the Chun. I'll wait on the 3-6. 3-6 can come out. Hey, you know, the difference between Sanbaimon and Yakuman isn't that much. At that point, you know, it's just another Mangan. And the Mangan's difference. But yeah, it does make a better Twitter post if you do get the Sumo. If you do get the Kazuo Yakuman. It's like, oh what, only a Sanbaimon? And then like, but the real ones will know that the Sanbaimon is like it's like, damn. That Sanbaimon, that's more impressive than like most Yakuman. Sanbaimon was so rare, yeah. As long as you're playing Yodma. I'll keep the penchant. 4-player Mahjong. Yeah, this is technically 5 blocks, but I want to keep this. And then, if I get around the 3-so, then I'll get rid of the penchant here. I'll keep the double pair. This is waiting on a decent amount of tiles, and I can like get another 5 or 7 or something. The 7 is pretty tense, so probably, hopefully the 5. Having a pair, having 2 pairs really opens up your options like that. It's just reminding you saying on stream, it's not Dama Soul. Yeah, it's not Dama Mahjong. It's Riichi Mahjong. Riichi! Okay, that's 1-1 gone. Not getting this 3-so. Not getting anything. Maybe at that point, just get rid of the 3-so. Just keep the penchant. I don't know. But I also think like my tiles aren't that unsafe here. The 2 people that like can still call Riichi, I have like safe tiles for. Okay. Yeah, maybe at this point I think I think we should forgo having 6 blocks. It's gonna be a little bit more dangerous holding that. And we just have to rely on getting the 7 pin. Yeah. We're keeping it for a little bit longer. It's just like I got an 8 mon, so like the 8 mon is like, you know, actually helps my efficiency if I keep it. Chun. When push comes to shove, let's probably not cut the 1 mon right away if we don't have to. Because I do have Genbutsu here. This could be something like Chitoy or something. The hell weight on the 1 mon. Oh yeah, but I remember, dude, like, like that one time I was playing on Tenho and like Riichi City and like doing double tables. I was like playing against like the most insane, like, the most insane plays in Tenho. Like, I dealt into a hell weight for like the first time and like I can't even remember when. Like, it's been a long time since I dealt into a hell weight. It's been a long time since I've even seen a hell weight. It was on a fresh Tenho account, so like that's the dude, like bronze, like the Mahjong Soul bronze, like you can like expect people to be beginners. In Tenho, like just normal room Tenho, you could expect people to like be beginners, but you could also expect them to just be like people on new accounts, just like ready to try anything. Ready to try anything. Yeah. Yeah, so I got hit by the Jigoku Tanki, the hell weight. And then I also got hit by the like the Ronin pass into direct hit on me. Like there was like a 7 pin that passed like on someone else like a turn ago. And then I discarded the 7 pin and then he calls Ron and like he didn't change his weight, he just he's just like aiming for a direct hit like Mangon on me and just like, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I should have seen that one coming. I didn't think it would actually do it. I mean, there's no way I would have seen that, like, because I was doing 2 tables at once, so yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one. But I don't think I've ever seen someone do that against me in my games. Like, run on a tile that just passed, like, a turn ago, without, like, changing their hand. Like, even though, like, I've, like, I don't know if I've, like, actually, like, pulled it off, but I've always thought of doing it. Like, you always think of doing it. It's just, like, really rare that, like, the actual situation comes up. You know? The actual situation, and then, like, you can actually, like, win off of it. Hey, Adria. We're coming back? Well, yeah, it'll take a little bit of a detour. Yeah, just a little bit, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're still above the starting point. We fine. We'll get there eventually. Want the Riichi hell weight on my game that got me back to Jade Room. Easy. Nice, Beef. Nice. Back in Jade. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, someone's moving up in the world. That's gonna be me as well. I'm right behind you. Or right ahead of you, I guess. My dragon. 1-2 pin is safe against these guys. 9 so is safe over here. I'm gonna cut the 9 so anyway. I guess another safe tile would have been nice though. Okay, I got another safe tile. 9 so first still. I need a pair anyway if I like actually want to finish this hand for some reason. Genbutsu first. I could still deal in with the white. Oh, dude, like, oh man, I wish I could have recorded it because like, usually I record like my off-stream games just like in case I could use it for short material. But I didn't for this one, and I wish I did. I was just like too lazy because like it was a situation where I had like a isolated green in my hand. and it was once cut, like in the pawn. There was one discard. And then it was like a dealer Riichi, and like I held on to this green because like because I knew like you know, I learned this a long time ago that like if you see like a Sotogawa tile, like a real ass Sotogawa tile, they discard like a 6-mon, like, you know, like turn 1 or something. Then yeah, like the 7-mon or whatever tiles behind is going to be just generally safer, and even safer than a 1-cut honor. And so like yeah, like seeing that, like I actually like discarded this Sotogawa tile. It was safe. And we went all the way to exhausted draw, and what was their weight? It was the Hatsu. It was the green dragon, baby. I dodged that shit like a pro. I'm so good, man. Is this 1 pin actually gonna like deal in? What the fuck? How? How am I in 10-5? I've been folding this entire time. Oh man, am I really gonna cut this 1 pin? What if I deal it though? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oof! Sucks to be that guy. Rock's coaching when? Who am I coaching? I need yeah, I don't have people lining up to be, you know, for me to be their coach. Not yet, anyway. Coach you, Beef? Coach you, Duelian? You're a pro, so anyone? I'm not a pro. What are you talking about? Might be thinking of that other guy. That other guy that shows up to Riichi a bunch, like, is actually a pro. Signed pro. And Psycho Isen or something. Yeah. But yeah, well, I guess, you know, just claimed to be a pro like not even a minute ago. Did I? Well, that was a joke, Adria. That's this. I'm hamming it up for the audience. It's called content. Yeah, that's what that was. What the heck is this? This is such garbage. Wait. Yeah, let me cut the penchant here. I need a pair anyway. Pro-sama. Hello, Busan. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's keep a safe tile just in case. Don't want to deal into dealer at this point. Sorry, I'm not seething with enough sarcasm through text. Yeah, you need to have the idiot tag on. Then I would know immediately. Or rather, it doesn't really matter to me whether you're serious or not. I'm just gonna answer the same way. That's just kind of the way I am. Okay, idiot. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I mean, that said, I have, you know, I have been thinking about opening that Metafire or whatever for coaching. At this point, the only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm too lazy to set it up. Okay, Ipeiko. I'm also not opposed to like doing like a coaching collab or whatever. I did a coaching series on YouTube once. With a person from Riichi, Chris. Yeah. So that was more of like a special circumstance. We were like coaching for like a different reason, like entirely. And then just like, you know, it's like, is it alright if I put these on YouTube? It's just like, yeah, sure. Hey Java, hello. How you doing? As well. I have to look like very closely to be able to see which emote that is. It's so hard to read. It's impossible to read, guys. It's like someone post an Adri about right now and tell me what it says. Just like from afar, from a distance, like, you know, don't squint at it, don't like hover your mouses. Like which emote is Dark Slayer holding up? It's impossible to tell. Did a coaching collab with Icy and I almost died from anxiety? Who was the coach? No, seriously, who's the coach? I don't have a sense of like how strong everyone is. Like, so technically both of us? What? Is that really a coaching collab at that point? Isn't that just like VOD review? Like discussion? Like we're coaching chat? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Riichi. Alright, cut that one more time. Although, I guess there's also cut the 2-3. Nah, bro, this way's too good, man. He's all in! Riichi. Alright. And if someone... Oh! There it is! Good timing. That's a big hit, man. That's a big hit. There's a lot of Homba there. It was like directly on my rival. This is good. Hatsu there. Yeah. Hatsu would have been a move. That would have been a move. For sure, Beef. I mean, I would understand it. It's just like, is this really the time? Is this really the time to be cutting our tenpai for, you know, a marginally better hand? And we could just sumo and get Ura anyway. Come on. Okay. Do I want to call for this Itsu? Okay, it's not... Well, I guess I will call, and it's not an Itsu anymore. I'm gonna cut around this so I can have the 2-4-6-8 shape. I could chi something in the middle. And then bam. And now I have like you know, marginally better weights on the other sides. Oh, one sec. Hey, Bigar fan, that's the raid. Hello. I didn't miss anything, right? Do I want to chi this? I guess I'll chi. Okay, the problem with this is that, yeah, this is Atozuke. Oh, fuck. Yeah, maybe I should have waited on this. I'm regretting it. What? The chi toy? The Mochi Mochi chi toy? Okay, well, I'm okay with this. Second place is even farther away. But there are now 2 candidates that, you know, could possibly make this comeback, though. Those are all Yakuhai. Let's cut the 1-mon. I mean, I guess I could have kept the 1-mon for Itsu, but I think, like, the Sanshoku might be slightly better, very slightly. Every time I go Riichi, I hear your overly dramatic voice going, Reach! I apologize. Apologize for infecting your brain like that. Unless you like it, then you're welcome. Our memes, you know, those are the real memes. Yeah, being transmitted from one person to another. That's how we share information. The memes, Jack. Yeah. I've never actually played a Metal Gear Solid game though, because I don't play video games. I'm sorry. I'm sad to say. Maybe one day? Question mark. I don't know. 5 pen looks good. Maybe one day I'll play a video game. That is. Donkey Kong Bonanza counts as a video game, but I just have that. I just like have that randomly on my Nintendo Switch too, and I just haven't played it at all. I don't even think to play it. Like I definitely just like bought the Switch 2 out of hype, but also I wanted to play Mario Kart really. Okay, so the 4-mon passed. Yeah, I think the play here is just like have this guy win. It's like let him do his thing. 3-pin? I don't know if this guy has Tenpai either, though. You'd be discarding the 3-pin now, earlier, is like when we're not really sure if he has Tenpai. As opposed to later, when like it might be, you know, he might definitely have Tenpai, like right now. Alright, 3-pin. If I deal in, then I'll tell myself I told me so. I told me so. West, okay. The next one. I don't even... Do we even have a good tile? We have a once cut south, which is double south. Okay, now it can't be double south because we have 2 of them and one of them's discarded, so we can't have the triplet. Nice. So we can cut this. 8-so is also safe. I'm not looking at chat at all, so whatever you're saying, I'm not reading it. Right now, I'm focusing. I'm locked in, bro. I'm not giving anyone these points. 8-so. It's also Suji to you. That's nice. How are we on the 9-so? Is 9-so looking any better? No, not really. Okay, now it's a 1 chance. And now the Hatsu is safe. Brilliant. Safe 1-mon as well. This is actually safe to everyone because it's Suji to you. And it's thrice cut. So this 1-mon is actually safer than the Hatsu at this point. That's crazy. We'll still cut it though. 2-so. 2-so is going to be pretty safe to everyone. It's like technically possible he could be waiting on it. 1-mon now comes out. We'll bet on the 2-so if it comes down to it. Out of all these tiles. Or 3-so. Yeah, sure, 3-so. Alright. Alright, I'm back. I can now reach chat now. Whew. Tongue-tied, yeah. Chat locked in with rocks? Yeah. When I'm talking about the Mahjong, that's what everyone shuts up. That's what everyone just like, ooh, yeah, Mahjong. Let's just watch this Mahjong. You know, well, when I'm talking about like some like, you know, nonsense, like, you know, like a hot dog as a sandwich or something, then that's when everyone gets riled up. It's like, oh yeah, like I feel like starting World War III today. Let's make a tier list, a food tier list of every culture's food. Yes, excellent, brilliant idea. So I'm not that kind of guy either. 9-so here, yeah. Curry S tier. All right, well. That's kind of facts. That is facts. You know, we'll say curry is all right. Well, you know, I'm gonna have to show my American side because I'm gonna tell you the the most. Ooh, wait, actually. I guess it doesn't matter. Two pin, yeah. All right, the 3 greatest inventions of mankind in order. Number 1 is the burger, and then number 2 is pizza, and then number 3 is curry. Yeah, there we go. All right, this is the truth. This is the truth. All right. The greatest technological advancements of mankind. Bro, it's a dude. It's like this mound of seasoned beef in between 2 slices of bread, and like other stuff like cheese and tomatoes. It's great. It's great, guys. I think it should be flips. Honestly, if you just keep that top 3, I don't mind. Yeah. I don't mind. I'm not that American. I wouldn't mind eating curry like every day. I would miss eating burgers though. Burgers are really nice. A good burger. Bro, can you believe that there are people out there, especially in the States, that like don't make their own burgers or have never made their own burger? Crazy. It's like, I don't know if it's a lost art or something. I don't know if it was like ever like, you know, an art to begin with, but like it feels like something you should do, you know, if you've lived your life in America at some point. You should make your own burger. And it'll be like, you know, if you make it like even half decently, it'll be like, you know, better than like 90% of burgers you could buy. Like, dude, we got a burger from like some like cookout at like a Memorial Day or whatever, or Labor Day. I forget what day it was. And the burgers were brought back, and they were seasoned, but they were seasoned on the outside. And like, you know, my mom was saying like, oh yeah, these burgers, I think they're frozen. Like, oh, frozen. Frozen. You mean they had a burger pre-made, and then they put like some salt and pepper on it? That's kind of gross. I can't stand the idea anymore. Once I found out how delicious and easy making my own burger was, I just do that all the time. Hey, by the way, this could be Tanya as well. That's really nice. I don't know if ooh. Nah, right? Nah. I mean, I guess there's this one. Nah. Frozen beef is vile, indeed. Oh yeah, that reminds me of also like this funny YouTube short where like it's like it's the burger guy. The burger guy, like, you know, like talking about like how the White Castle sliders, like how they're originally made. You know, those things that like there's barely any meat. It's just like a tiny like paper thin cut of beef. And it's not even like also there are supposed to be like holes in it, so it's like it's like a Swiss cheese slice of ground beef in your like tiny ass bun. So like he was going through like the way to like actually make this at home, just like the original recipe for a White Castle burger. And it was pretty cool. It's pretty good content. And then like in the comments, that was so funny because like one of the commenters was like, actually, this is not an authentic recipe because the beef has to be frozen for that authentic White Castle flavor. It'll be too beefy if you don't freeze the meat. This was an unironic post. I'm pretty sure it was unironic anyway. I mean, it's the intro. You never know, right? But I could. Yeah, I mean, I could believe it. I mean, I guess, yeah, he's probably right. It's probably not very authentic, huh? That's not the White Castle flavor, you come to know and expect. The White Castle quality. Oh my god, I need to stop laughing before, like, I accidentally, like, discard, like, my tempo or some shit. Whew. That was funny. Ron, by the way. Alright, yeah. Slamber? I am in first, though. I am in first. It was like 4 Homba. That's kind of like a 3 Han hand. Yeah. Oh, pretty good, too. Pretty good, too, here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, we're also talking about spicy tolerance. Yeah, so I like spicy food. I am ethnically Korean, but I when I was like growing up I didn't really like spicy food that much. I still ate like kimchi, but like even like sriracha was like a little, too spicy if I ate a little too much of it. Mm-hmm. But then I remembered, it was in college. Like college was like really stressing me out. I needed like, I was like looking for like, things, easy things I could do to like, help my mental health and stuff. That wasn't not going to college, which would have been the best possible thing, which eventually I did. I took a leave of absence anyway. Although not on my own accord. Well, I guess this is another story. But yeah, I read that like, like the way spice works is that it's not really a taste. It's a sense of pain. And so when you eat something spicy, your brain registers it as pain, and then it releases like the happy chemicals like dopamine and stuff. And I'm like, huh, that makes so much sense. Like masochism makes sense to me now. That's all it is, huh? And then I started eating more spicy food after that. I started getting, that was about the time I was introduced to the hot ones. I got like there was like this one like sauce on the hot ones I saw, the garlic reaper sauce, that was really appealing to me, and it was really delicious. It was really delicious, except like I just like put a single drop of it like on a pizza or something, and it'd be like, oh my god, this is intense. Yeah, but because it's a bottle, you could really just put as much as you want or as little as you want. It was really nice. Yeah, we'll pawn. I have a 2-sided way. What am I doing? Come on. Let's just end this game. Let's end this game. There are surely cheaper ways to be a masochist. I don't know, like a couple bits of pepper and stuff. It's like not too bad. But yeah, like now, the sriracha is like not very spicy to me at all. And if they have like spicy levels, I will ask for like higher levels of spice. Recently, maybe I've talked about this before. But like I've used like spice as like a tool to like measure like how legit like a halal cart is, like halal food. Like chicken over rice or euros and stuff. Yeah, if they warn me that when I always tell them, yeah, give me extra hot sauce, and if they're like, are you sure? or like it's pretty hot, then I know it's legit. Then I know it's this is a legitimate establishment that isn't like pulling its punches. It's not like conforming to the freaking tasteless white people out there. You know. Yeah. Hello, fellow Asian. Yes, this. We all hail from the continent of Asia. Hello. Yes, I would like some spicy food. Thank you. Yeah. Because like the first time someone warned me about that, I'm just like, I've had extra hot sauce on like on my rice before, and it was fine. And then it took me like a minute to eat that food. I was like legitimately crying. I'm like, oh my god, I needed like an extra bottle of water. But it was also it was exhilarating. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah, I felt a high. That's what we get. That's what you get for eating spice food. Enjoying all the things. I actually don't know how to describe it. Is this like a forbidden pleasure here? I don't know. But like it's there. It's a pepper plant. We put it in our food all the time. I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah. I've only cried once from the spice, and it was from one of those dumb restaurant challenges. Oh yeah. Like oh man, I forgot this was Dora connected. Oh well. Like Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever, like, eat the... Oh, come on. It would have been for no Yaku anyway. I want Sancho or Riichi or something. Either like, the Carolina Reaper sauce, whatever. That doesn't even taste very good. It's just spice. I do order it though. I do order it just for the hell of it. Like every time I go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna really try for this Itsu or Sanchoku. I think that's the only like hand I'd appreciate like winning here. Okay, unfortunate though that it's not coming. Cherish the pain. It means you're still alive. Absolutely. That's why we're all playing Mahjong, isn't it? Isn't it? Am I alone in that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, anyway. But yeah, it is pretty cool. It is like the existence of these peppers is really fascinating to think about. That yeah, the spice was a deterrent for like mammals eating it, because like the mammal, I guess, yeah, digestive system would like kill the seeds, as opposed to a bird's digestive system. I think that's how it is, right? Something like that. But yeah, anyway, it's just not something we're supposed to eat, essentially, or like not something that the plants quote unquote intended. As much as like a thing, like an evolutionary like pattern can be intended for something else, right? The chewing, grinding seeds. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But then also, like one of the most important things that we need to have as like a growing, as like human civilization became a thing, and we like grew these like colonies that were like as big as like a fucking ants, but like but with people our size, with like animals our size. It's like, well, you need a lot of food for that, and also you need a way to like preserve food, through like travel and through like weather and all these other circumstances. And spice is a way to do that. Spice was like great at preserving food. And just like, yeah, like It is weird to think about. Like, this, that's just like we kind of see that as like a happenstance. Like it just happens to do that. I don't know. I don't know if there's like some other like evolutionary reason why like spice does that. That like spice is just like a great preservative for food. But well, I mean, if it is, then you know why not? You know why not plant some pepper seeds? Why not put in our food? You know, why not like pickle some peppers with it or some pickle some onions or cabbage and spice. Mm-hmm. I think I should have like went for more of a Honitsu here. I think if I caught the Tuso, I mean, that would have been a lot more enticing here. Because like this hand is just like not very interesting for me. And I guess I could have called for a 2-Han hand. It wouldn't have even like, you know, there wouldn't even be like a great wait for it though. Yeah. Alright, do I call Pawn still? I'm not gonna call Pawn. I'll call Pawn now. Okay, now that I have 2 draw, now it looks a little bit better. 2 draw, I just need to cut this 4 pin. I probably should have cut it before, actually. Since I'm pretty set on gonna use all these blocks, so I'm gonna keep the Dora. Like, this complex ramen, I'm not gonna get rid of that. I'm not gonna get rid of the Haku, most likely. I guess I could go for Tanyo if I get the other Aka 5. Red 5 pin. Alright, we'll pawn. We'll pawn. Might end up being a little bit obvious since there's that, like, pause on the Haku. But also, if they draw it, then that means, you know, if they're not willing to give it to me, their hand is dead. So we'll see. But anyway. Oh, what the fuck? I just got flashed. Oh, God. Sad Anko? Sad Anko 3 Dora? Bro. That is fucked up. That is so fucked up, bro. Oh my God. The humanity. Jesus Christ. San Ago. Confirmed San Ago. That also could have just like turned into a Yakuman, you know, so like of course they're gonna Dama. But then they have 3 Dora just in case it roads anyway, bro. It's like you couldn't ask for like a better San Ago hand, man. Do a 2-mon here. I'm gonna catch stuff from around the 5-mon anyway. One pin. Oh god, one of those glad it wasn't me situations? Yeah. Yeah, that could have hit anyone. It could have been me. Okay, if you're gonna cut the door, I guess I'll cut the door too. So I'm not really sure about the safety of the rest of my hand. It's probably fine. I probably could have kept the door up a little bit longer. Okay, so against Toyman, I can cut the 9-pin, Tsuji. Against, Shimocha, it's the 9-so. I guess it's just the default 9-so if it's Kamicha, if Kamicha Riichi's. I guess I'm okay with that. Although, in all honesty, I was about to say, I could just keep the... Man, I really want to keep the Aka, though. We'll do it like this. Yes, I'm okay with this. Even if it cuts our efficiency a little bit. Just trying to confuse rocks with the emotes. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Sanshoku? Oh, 789 Sanshoku? I didn't even see that. Alright, good eye. Good eye, LJ. Yeah. Well, now I'm probably just gonna fold. But hey, if I would connect this to Akka, then this hand would have been worth pushing. 4 of the 2 5-pin are out. Yeah, I think this is just a fold. It's just a fold, but also, Okay. I'm just like wondering if I want to like start folding now, keeping safe tiles, and like I don't like Ikdama could happen again. Oh hey, 345. This was the actual Sancho Ghost to keep track of. Let's cut the 9 so I mean. It'd be hilarious if I could chi into Tenpai with that. Ooh. Reach Beam Fudora? Or, oh, no, that wasn't Dora. I thought that was Dora. Why did I think that was Dora? It shined a bit. But that was just the Riichi animation, okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine, SSK isn't real, yeah, you're right. What is this? I think... Is this the longest Honitsu pivot? Half flush pivot? Well, I guess Chitoi is like the fastest thing this could be. Oh my god. You have 3 pairs, you just need 3 more. I'll cut some of the pairs that are coming out over here. Then maybe I'll cut the 6-pin and then be like, yeah, I'm just gonna fold. And then maybe if I get really lucky, I'll get Chitoi. Which actually might happen. This looks even better than just going for like Honitsu if I get like random Sozu. Because I don't have like a Yakuhai. Unfortunate. I don't have a Yakuhai here. Like none of these have value. This is just a guest wind. I'm not the west wind. So even if I go for a half flash Honitsu, it's not gonna be that much. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna cut the east. Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust the east. If it's no cuts in the first row. I trust these honor tiles. I'm gonna cut this 5. I don't care. Da 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 da. South Chun. Okay. I'll keep the South and Chun. Although honestly, the Tuso wasn't bad either. Because also this can happen. Red comes out first. Six mon, that's a push. It's only half Suji. 3-pin? 3-pin? Is that also a push? What are these guys doing? Oh, I think I should have cut the west actually there. Probably cutting west is better. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep all this, yeah. Even if the door is safe, that also means I can draw it. Well, is this not on the dead wall or in this guy's hand? But like, if this guy wants to fold, probably come out as well. Alright, I'll join the party. 8-pin is also safe. I don't know. I don't know what this guy's doing. Dreaming for Chitoi, indeed. Indeed, it could happen. See, I could read that one because that one it has the blush on the emote, so it has like a distinct, you know, look to it. All right. Nice hand, nice hand. Still looking to grab some points, or maybe fourth place can just deal into something stupid and bust out, and then we can move on with our lives. Oh yeah. One of these days. East, white. There it is. Dude, what if we combine the three most important technological advances of man? The burger, the pizza, and curry all in one. Wow, wouldn't that be... Together, they'd be unstoppable. It'd be like Voltron or something. Yeah, one mine's fine here. Curry, pizza, burger. Yeah, I can't even imagine what that would be like. Yeah, you ever hear of the Philly taco? Reminds me of that. It's you just like take a whole pizza, right? And then you put like a bunch of like cheesesteak in the middle, and then you like fold it so that you fold the pizza so it becomes like a freaking like taco or like sandwich with the cheesesteak. Yeah, it's a cheesesteak but with the pizza. A pizza is the bread. Yeah, it's exactly how you're imagining it. I've never tried it. I've only heard stories, legends of people trying this. Just like, yeah, well, I mean, you know what you're in for. You're eating a day's worth of food in one go. Just the idea is hurting my tummy, yeah. Yeah. Me too. Well, sometimes I'm in the mood for like a you know, just a shit ton of calories and stuff. Anyway, I just like missed some followers a while back. So Fusan, follow me before, and Kenki, follow me now. Thank you so much, appreciate it. On Twitch. But yeah, I remember like dude, like when I was like off that like college meal plan, I was like a starving child, bro. Yeah, I guess we'll cut the... Yeah, that's fine. Like, sometimes I would, like... I'd be, like, so hungry, that, like, I would... It would be, like, hard for me to, like, move, and then, like, I would, like, get out of my bed, and then I would, like, walk over to, like, Five Guys. And if there was anything I could trust about Five Guys is like, is like if I want to fill up, you know, they got me covered. You're not waiting on the 9. There's no way you're waiting on the 9, right? She? Yeah. Yeah, I have like a double patty. Like just like a billion fries, and you know, and they do the thing where they like overload the bag with fries. It's like the bag gets all greasy. And then also they had peanuts in the back that were free. And I'm like, dude, this is like the only place on earth. This is like the only place like in America that like just does not give a fuck about people with peanut allergies. And I couldn't be happier about it because I love peanuts. And I love also the peanut oil they used in the food. It's delicious. And then you know, I come into the restaurant as like a starving child, and then I'd leave the restaurant a free man. Yep. That's how that felt. It was great. I miss Five Guys. Now it's just like so expensive, and I feel like I'm getting less food for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah. I was not a believer in Five Guys until I went to college and like had it myself. I'm like, yeah, this is the stuff. Let's see. Go east here. Five Guys is expensive. Yeah. So expensive for like no reason. I like like I remembered even getting like a single cheeseburger was like a lot of calories. And then like I once like a few years ago I got like a burger and the only thing I put on it was like mustard and onions on it. And the guy kind of like laughed at me. It's like the cashier's like just like it's like, yeah, I want mustard and yeah, that's it. It was like and then I got my burger and I'm like, man, if I knew what I was getting, I'd laugh too. Like this fucking sucks. It's like, where's my meat? I thought there would be more than this. Damn it. I got tricked. Should have overloaded that shit with toppings. Put some, you know, mushrooms on there just to increase the calorie count. Okay, if you're cutting the 5, I imagine you're not waiting on the 6 or 8. But I could be wrong. I could be dealing into something nasty. Okay. There's the speed also. Yeah, fast food sucks. Fast food sucks, yeah. It sucks now. Except Taco Bell. Taco Bell's still the real one. Dude, I would like... I used to shit on Taco Bell so much. It's like, dude, like, why would anyone eat this stuff when, like, Chipotle exists or whatever? Or, like, actual Mexican food? But now I get it. Taco Bell's the real one. You know? When no one else has you, Taco Bell has you. Taco Bell is so bad. Bro, but, like, can't lie with those prices, huh? What is this? Should I just Riichi? I'm gonna Riichi. Yeah, let's just Riichi. Crunchwrap just tastes different, yeah. And it's like Crunchwrap Supreme, so good. Like the portability on that stuff. Like that's real street food, bro. It's like anytime, like you know, like I need like to eat something like fast and like, you know, affordable. You know, I get the Crunchwrap Supreme. You know, and it's like New York in the city, so like it's you know, those two things are not easy to come by. Yeah, I just like the Crunchwrap. Just like I've walked to the Mahjong parlor to Sparrow's Nest so many times with the Crunchwrap Supreme in my mouth. Awesome. No Ipeco? Where's the Ipeco? Here? Yeah, I guess that was better. I guess that was better, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, you're right. I missed it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I guess I was so invested in me talking about fast food that I just like didn't realize. I like barely realized I was in Tenpai, bro. The Ipeco was Fruity 10? Was it? If I cut the 6 instead, I don't think so. I think it's just the same weight. It's just the same weight. Oof. That's unfortunate. How many repeats this game had? I don't know. Too many. Alright, I need to lock in a little bit, because I can't let this guy catch up. So we're gonna cut his win first. I'm okay with just cutting everything for now. Even the 7 would be useful. I can cut the 9 here. Okay, that's interesting. Cut 2 mon for 4-7 weight. I'm like trying to imagine that in my head. Because I had, what? Does that work? I'd have to like look at that hand again. Cutting 2 mon was 4. Oh, it was 1-4-7. Okay, that makes sense. Now I see it. That hand was more complicated. Maybe I should have like focused on that or something. Okay. Okay, this has a very easy chance of upgrading to Tanya as well. Just need to get like anything around here. The 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8. Well, so quite literally almost every needs to, except the 9 or the 1. The 2 pin would just give me Pinfu. That would still be good. But yeah, Ryamen Kanchan, let's solidify the best weight here, 258. Increase the chance that we fill in this weight and have a Tenpai weight, the strongest possible Tenpai weight. Hey, JL, don't think I've seen you around the sports. Welcome, welcome. An AFK dealer called Sumo turn 2 today. Nearly ruined my pants. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the auto win can still be on if they DC, yeah. AFK dealer called Sumo turn 2. That's insane. So they left like after turn 1, yeah. Yeah, anyway, yeah, we're all in, baby. We're gonna get this. 258 mon, 3-sided weight, San Menchan with 2 Dora, Mentanpin. That's Riichi, Tanya, and Pinfu. Guaranteed Hanamon if I get the Tsumo. Right. Hanamon on Sumo. If I get an Ura, it's also Hanamon on Ron. I would need 2 Dora, 2 Ura. I got Sumo with 2 Ura for a Baimon. Or Tsumo Aka Ura for a Baimon as well. That could work. Easy. Look at all these possibilities that we have. Isn't it beautiful? I guess if someone discards an Aka, and then we also get 2 Ura on a Ron, then then that's also a Baimon. They were fully AFK and had 10 chance? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, God. That's... Holy shit. That's insane, yeah. That's like a what the fuck moment. That's like submittable. Except like the way what the fuck works is that you have to send a log, so you don't really actually get to see. But honestly, it still might be impressive just to see like someone just like be in like Tenpai, you know, from the start, and then they just like sumo on turn 2 without even doing anything. That's fucking hilarious. They just like title it just like they were AFK. Yeah, assuming this is on Mahjong Soul. Unfortunate. Really would have appreciated a win there. Please delete my message. Get her! Andrew just jinxed my hand. I'm gonna fall back down to Master 1 at this rate. I'm so dry. Oh, man. And what the fuck? Pick my most elegant hand on Twitter. Won a perfect match plus winning hand was Terminals and Honors. Nice, nice, nice. Honoto. That's a good hand. I love Honoto. Like, Honoto is like such a good Yaku, it just almost never happens. But like when you have the possibility for Honoto, it's just like, oh my god, it's time. It's like, of course everyone's gonna be cutting these Terminals and Honors. This is like free real estate. Mm-hmm. What is that, bro? What is that? And meanwhile, I don't have like... I have like one set here. Okay, that's better. Cut the 8, I guess. 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku is possible. I'm not sure if this is a Manzu Honitsu yet. Might not be. I don't think so. So this Chuso could still like deal in or something. Yeah, this looks like just like a regular hand, but he still have Dora. Still possible he has like 2 or 3 Dora. Still possible. He does not. I wasn't gonna play that cautiously anyway. Cause like I can't let him win. Like at all. But oh well. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, this one, I'm gonna cut the 1 pin. Yeah, let's cut the 1 pin. And then we'll go for either Tanya or we'll go for a Honitsu, a flush. Probably still cut the 2 pin. Like Tanya is okay. But it's not like so valuable that I wouldn't cut the 2 pin. Itsu as well, yeah, Itsu. Itsu is possible. Itsu, Tanyo. Or not. Itsu and Tanyo are incompatible. What am I saying? Itsu and Pinfu. That's what I meant to say. Mm-hmm. But now we're like bulking up in the middle here. So this is like a pretty good shape to like just kind of go ham a little bit. If we really want to. It's also late, you know. I'm gonna take a Ryaman if I see it though. Easy. Wow. Okay. This is yeah, I could get like a 5, 6, 7 Sound Sugar or something. This 1-mon actually helps me if I get the 2, I believe. Yeah, because then I can get rid of this and I have 2 sets and a pair. Okay. We'll go for it. If I Chia 7, that's Sanshoku, and I could, like, with a Dora, wait on the 2-mon. It's not a great possibility, but it is a possibility if I, like, desperately need something. Oh. This is kind of crazy. Wait. I actually don't know what to do there. Maybe the 4-mon. Or maybe just, like, throw it back. That's actually insane. I'm still thinking, like, you know, I still would appreciate a Sanshoku, but... But, you know, Itsu is also on the table there. I kept the 1. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, we'll Riichi. This is also fine. That was insane. Insane shape. Yeah, put that in the what would you do thread. The forum. Yeah, check out the Discord, by the way. I have like a WWYD forum. What would you do forum now? It's been really nice since it's like a pretty popular use of the Discord. Just you know, helping each other learn and stuff. What'd you do in this situation or that situation? Works out pretty well. I think it will, you know, eventually, like, if we get like enough in there, like, there's already like a decent amount. Have like a, you know, you could just like search up, like, if you need help with something, you could like pull up like defense situations, like people have tagged. That's pretty cool. When we have a what would Jesus Discord forum. Yeah. Well, my Discord's not the vibe. Not the vibe for that one. You're free to do that in your own Discord, Beef. Go ahead. I'd love to see what comes out of that. And hey, Nano. What's up? Glad you can make it as well. Good old Riichi Book 1, Big Gar fan. Yeah. Riichi Book 1. That was a fun time. I miss those days. Back when, like, any Mahjong knowledge was, like, new and, like, cool and almost, like, you know, sacred. It was, like, come across the knowledge of, like, you know, of, like, hundreds and hundreds of years of wisdom, of gambling wisdom, you know, in this book. When in actuality, Riichi Mahjong has actually, like, only been around for maybe, like, 100 years at most, maybe less than that, I don't know. And then, like, modern Riichi Mahjong, even less than that. It's like modern Riichi Mahjong rules, like, being, like, standardized mostly in the 80s or so. And Chris was talking about, like, to me that that, like, the story goes that it was because of video games. It's because, like, you know, Mahjong in Japan was, you know, just like regional variants mostly. But then you know, if you have to, like, have it on a video game, or like you're playing people, or like yeah, not even playing other players, but maybe even just playing computers, you have to have some kind of standardization. You have to, like, decide on what the rules are going to be. So it is funny to think that, like, video games, like, shaping Mahjong's history a little bit there. Has had to ban politics on my Discord. Way ahead of you, man. Way ahead of you. This is a no political zone. Yeah. Yeah, not even because, like, I you know, I think, like, discussing politics is wrong, but it's more like I think I'm definitely not the type you should be discussing politics with. And I would fear the day where you know, people rely on me as a source of as a source of information related to political topics. That'd be crazy. Anyway. Which honor do I want to discard first? Or just... It's the dealer. Could be any of the honor tiles. We'll just cut the one, it's fine. Oh, I could cut the 3. My bad. The 3 mon. That was the answer. Alright, I just have to draw the 1 so again. Yeah, the 3 mon was, like, disconnected from my 5, 6, 7. I drew the 6 recently. Wow, what actually happened? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm okay with not pushing still. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. If you want to still push, go ahead. Be my guest. Be my guest. Deal in. Semso is safe now. Being mature when talking about politics challenge, impossible. Yep. That's the truth. Do one so. Seven mon. This is a hell wait, but wait, no, that's safe. That's safe. They're the dealers, so they discard first. This is safe. Watch this guy be waiting on the door randomly as I say that. I'm still gonna discard the 1-mon first. I mean, the Dora is probably safer than this 5-pin. Yeah, let's do the Dora. Phew. Oh! You see, it could have been any one of them. It was Cheetoy. Use 7 pairs. Scoundrel. I narrowly avoided death with that. Let's see. You're a political science major, Beef? What? That's crazy. There's nothing really crazy about it. Just like, you know, it's like, well, I guess I would have never guessed. Mostly just because I don't like see political science majors like, you know, anywhere really. I took one political science class. What advice do I give off? I don't know. I mean, I was an English major, so like, I know what English majors are about. I guess you could have passed for one. I don't know. Are you gay? If you're gay, then that would be like, yeah, he's definitely an English major, or like he could have been. It was like, yeah, there's like straight people were a minority when I was when I was an English major in my school. I can imagine like Beef just like screaming that in his voice, like, "What? What is going on?" Yeah, dude, I was the token straight person in the what was it? In the English majors. Yeah. It was like full of lesbian white women. Yeah. Like if that was the place to be if you were a white lesbian. You were an English major. Like I'm sure there were other like college majors that also had lesbian white women, but like yeah, there were a lot. You know, as many as you can have in like such a like small you know, niche kind of field. Graphic design major, same vibes as my department. Yeah. What made you choose English though? Because I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be a novelist. And so I knew that if I specialized in like in English or like literature or something, then I would be like working on like something I believe that I was weak in, but I felt like I needed. And then also I could maybe have the opportunity to like actually like write something cool, which I did. So, you know, worked out there. And then became a math teacher. Yeah. Yeah. The like you know, it's so funny. Like, cause the other English majors would take like the liberal arts like math class for their math requirement. Meanwhile, I was taking calculus. I was taking calculus 3. Like, this is so much fun. That was my math requirement. I spent it on calculus, and then I'm like, and then after that, I didn't have to do any more math, but then I still took like, yeah, like what's the next level of calculus look like? So I took multivariate after that too. Yeah. I took like one more math class. I forget what was the last math class I did, but it was like about proofs, and like also I didn't really have time to study. I didn't like, you know, studying for it was like pretty tough for me, and also there was like a teacher that like had never taught it before. Yeah, put all those combined, it's just like, yeah, that was not a great experience. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done with math now. I think you know, a little bit of calculus I have was good enough. Calculus is fun, you know. Yeah. You should learn it. Oh. What a draw. Alright, we're at it again. Sumo no Mi. Let's see. Edorifer? Ryofer? What's up? Don't think I've seen you around. Welcome, welcome. Mahjong it is. Jongin. The Mahjonks at an all-time high, except we did lose a game. So like, yeah, we're getting back into it though. You know, just like peaks and valleys. 8 is next to the door, so we'll keep that one. Oh, Sophie, hello. Yeah. I interviewed through somebody called Michelle Frizzell. Who is this Michelle? Maybe not someone I know personally. Unless you're doing like this crazy in-joke where like we've met in real life and just like referencing something I don't remember. But yeah, hello. Hello there. Appreciate you stopping by. One so. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have a friend that enjoys my streams. I'm doing my best out here. Have to figure out how to win this one though. Just you're the only Riichi streamer she's willing to watch because you use English terms rather than Japanese terms? Is that true, chat? Is that true? Where's the X to doubt? Anyone? Wait. I mean, although it is true that like I do use English terminology, like for mahjong terms. Yeah. It's just like I will also say the Japanese term, but like sometimes I will, you know, sometimes I'll say both, sometimes I'll only say one or the other. I just kind of like flip-flop between the two. I figure that like, but I do that intentionally because like I figure, that like if someone like watches me for long enough, they'll just kind of like learn the mahjong terms just like naturally because of that. Like if they hear me say, you know, like Lian Men, two-sided weight, you know, over and over again, they'll associate the two. Maybe I just zone out the English terms. Maybe you do. Yeah. Yeah, I could also see that. Maybe this should have been Cheetoy? I don't know. If I had to do 7 pairs Cheetoy, see, I'm doing it again. 7 pairs Cheetoy. Then, oh god. But yeah, I would have had to discard these dangerous tiles in the middle somewhere. Let's not do that. 7-pin is safe. 4-mon comes out. It still could be like a 7-pin, like Tonki or something, but we'll take it. Yeah, okay. What are the chances it's way on the south? Very low, right? But also, is this 7-8? A hell weight wouldn't be like that crazy. Okay, let's cut the 3-pin. 3-pin leads the way. We'll cut it. Somehow I'm Ishanten. 1 away from Tenpai. Oh, yeah, let's just walk away. I'm not gonna risk anything. I've come so far. Not even this, alright? Not even that. Okay. Sumo? Thank God. Get me out of this. Okay, that said, this is a pretty decent-sized hand, and we're draining this guy dry. The next hand might be the last one. And then I'm going to get third, if that's the case. I would really like the opportunity to get second instead, in that case. So let's try that. Okay. Keep the honors here. We could pawn, I guess. This is 2 Dora, yeah. I think we should pawn. 2 Dora and 4 Honba. That will actually, like, be pretty close for us to make this comeback here. Let's see, yeah. 2 Dora and 4 Honba is actually enough to, like, bust this guy. Funnily enough. Which I guess I'm okay with, too. I guess I'll take a 4. I'll take a third. You know, if it comes down to it. It's the only South one. Anything can happen. Yeah. Hey, Kira, by the way. Henry Preb, don't think I said hello to you guys. What's up? Which one should I do? South? No, I guess I'll do South. Nah, maybe. It's tough. It's tough. I think Tanya 2 Dora is totally fine though. Pawn. Because I much prefer to be able to pawn something else, even if I have to get rid of the 1, 2, 3. I want something connected to this Dora as much as possible. Let's catch a 4 or 6 here. Direct competition with this guy. I don't know how many Dora he has, but he could have a few. Okay, have to push this. Uh-oh. But this guy has also pushed, like, pretty cheap hands before, even if he, was at a lower position. So he could be, like, just pushing it again, just because he has a Yakuhai. I'd just be, like, hoping he draws a Dora along the way and then doesn't. Wait, that's not a double Dora. Why did I say that was a double Dora? Damn it. The 4 mon was the Dora. So I only had 1 Dora, but I could chi a second Dora. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. I need like maybe another sip will do. Aha. Alright. Should cut the east very soon, if not already. Hey, Eloise, by the way, what's up? What am I drinking? I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water, man. Yeah, it's great. Water is great. I love water. Well, the taste and sensation of drinking a lot of water. Yeah, dude. Like like one of my friends told me that like he drank like almost exclusively soda, like his life, and I'm like, bro, how are you not dead? And also like water is pretty good too, you know. Like it's like he couldn't even imagine just drinking straight water. It's like what do you mean it tastes like nothing? It's like I mean Yes, yes and no. There's it has a taste to it. Soda in this economy? Oh, this was years ago. Yeah. This was years ago. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just like, dude, like, you know, there's this like liquid you could drink and it's like basically free. You could, like, you need to like, you know, change your filter or whatever like every so often, and then like I should like not deal into a patsu. Yeah, and you just like, you know, you don't get dehydrated because like you're not drinking like coffee or like alcohol or whatever, and so you like, you know, you're not drinking like things that make you want to go to the bathroom all the time. Man, is it really? We'll do the 1 pin first. Yeah, do the 1 pin. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You know, it's just like, you know, that's just, you know, that's bullshit. Just like, you know, like if you drink enough soda and like, you know, like coffee and beer and like all this stuff, like you're still getting hydration, you know, just like you build a tolerance for it or whatever. Like, you know, it's like it doesn't affect you that much like after the first few. Like, sure, man, sure. I guess it's 1 so here. We'll do 1 so. Maybe next I'll do 2 pin because the 4 pin was like relatively early. Okay. Is he alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Well, anyway, this guy came around. This guy eventually came around. I think being poor helped. Like realizing that water is actually pretty good though. When you have no choice, man. When you live a life like ours, you'll come back. You'll come back to realize water is great. Can't imagine drinking anything else. I'll cut the west here. Sadly couldn't pull the snake maiden. Is the snake lady gone? Is she like out of service? Yep, they're gone. Oh, the poor Shima-chan. Do the 8 here. Although the 6-mon would be really nice. Get a Yonkan around the Dora. Sure. I guess I also like Itsu. Yeah, I could have actually cheated that right away. I could have cheated this right away to get the 6 and like confirmed Itsu. That would have been a really funny hand. Maybe I should have done that. That would have been really funny. Like, this guy could, like, deal in at any second. If I want to secure, like, a second or... I guess I'll throw it. Like, a second or something, then... I'll have to be, like, with something like that real quick. Yeah, let's go for the flush. Let's go for the flush. Powering up the south or the white would be big. So we'll do that. Oh, did I miss like a sub? Oh crap, hold on. There it is. There's the sub. Okay, so Heloise, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Pomecast. Adria giving out a sub to Small Biscuit. Okay, I know that guy. That's the I forget what animal he is. He's a cool Twitch guy though. If you like high energy mahjong, I recommend his stream. Small Biscuit. Am I reading that right? Thanks for the 1 bit. thanks for the 1 bit, Beef. Also really appreciate it. Yeah. Are other people? Damn it! Are you serious? Are other people allowed to shout out people, or do I have to do it? Like on the stream? I guess I probably have to do it, right? Adria giving a subscription to Beef. Oh wait, I wasn't the one who dealt in. They dealt in. Okay, that makes sense. It happened so quickly. I thought I dealt it. All right, GG. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, thanks, Adria. Appreciate it. Yeah, now you can use my my amazing emotes of my dear cat Felicia. She's the cutest, isn't she? Especially when she holds a gun at you. That's what she's the cutest, you know, it's the gap. Okay. Sure. You don't look like you at all. I'm sure it's yours. It's my cat. She's the cutest cat in the world. She's so cute. Yeah. She's great. This is a funny looking hand. Maybe we can like do some funny business. Yeah. Cut the west here. $42 bits from Adria. Thank you so much. Wow, we have this hype train thing. Like, this hype train thing could, like, go to level 2 or something. I actually have no idea what happens at level 2. I don't really understand Twitch very well. All the YouTube people are like, what's going on over here? What's the hubbub? Pon? And then cut the white. Adria gifting another subscription to Rivery. Thank you so much. And getting Hype Train level 2. Let's go. Hype Train? Sure? Oh, God. Like, I'll give you some class right here. There, you can find out now. I'm looking around and I'm just like, basically nothing, just a level change and evo change. Yeah, I didn't like put any like specific emotes for a hype trade. Is there like some way to do that or something? I don't know. Dude, I don't even understand how like the Twitch extensions where they give you like, you know, like more emotes for everyone. I don't even know how that really works. Martin, hello with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Any of you who by the way, what is going on here? Who's the Pwn Cat now? Paid Pwn Cat. You can join the Discord if you haven't already. It's in the description or in profile or something. Yeah. I don't really have much like Discord. I mean like oh God, what is this? I think I push here. This is actually pretty good. I want to push, so I'm gonna push. Damn it. Alright, it was nothing. It was just 2 Uradora. I had 3 Akka. Man. We did watch Uma Musume though. We did watch the first season of Uma Musume on the Discord with Twitch subscribers and YouTube members. Speaking of which, Ryan Chib, thank you so much as well for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Good old friend Riichi Nomi. Yeah, Riichi Nomi +2. That one hurt. I want to push. Immediately deals it. Yeah. Should have known it was next to the Riichi tile. Although, you know, being next to the Riichi tile and like when the hand is like so calls Riichi so early doesn't really mean a whole lot. And it's fine. It's fine. I mean, that said, I mean, if I wanted to fold there, I don't even think I had like great folding tiles even. Let's cut the 8 right away. Keep the white just in case someone calls Riichi, and I'll be able to defend with it. We don't want to pawn because that would make us have a 1 Han hand. It'd be a little bit too little. Don't really think I need the 9 either. Alright. Can we feed the hype train from YouTube? Asked Kira. Well, you know, the Twitch channel is in the description. If you want to, like, you know, spend your Twitch Prime or whatever on Twitch. You know, real quick. Just hopping in and out. Anyway, Asher Blackwood, I see you as well. Hello, I'm a huge fan. Watch the VODs all the time. Happy to have seen you. Nice. Nice. Glad you're enjoying the content. Glad you're able to catch me live too. So I do want to like sometimes like stream at different times. Although Wednesday is like kind of awkward. I know for some people it's like in the middle of the week. Well, for all y'all employed folks out there. What do I do now? 2-pin. They cut 1 Dora before, so it's hard to imagine they would keep the 1-3 to wait on the 2-pin. That feels very strange. So I'm gonna assume that they didn't do that. That said, the hand I have is just like not very good anyway. You randomly got off tomorrow off work? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Choo choo. Anyway, thanks again. Thanks again for all the support, everyone. This will go right into my editor's pockets. Which I'm still working with, although kind of like on a little bit of a hiatus. There's a fitting emo for your channel. A cat. What the heck is that? That's cute. That's a cute one, though. Yeah, maybe I should get some more emotes. Maybe it's time. The unfortunate part about it is that I don't think I'd be able to use them on YouTube anyway. I'm right back at you. Beach. Sorry, this music track is mine. Deal into my Ipatsu. Oh, or you could just draw your own Ipatsu. That works too, I guess. Alright, nice one. Nice hand. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. I do appreciate this support. That's not like any like you know, like rotes kind of, you know, sayings there. I really do appreciate it. Since I mean I guess mentally I haven't been doing the best lately. For like reasons, I guess. Maybe because I don't go outside enough. maybe it's something else. I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot of different things. So it is nice to hear that like people just like, hey, you know, I like what you do. I like what you do, and I would like to see you do more of it. You keep it up. That is great to hear every now and then. It's very important. You need sunlight, sir. I know, I know. Like, I don't want to forget either. Like when I had like 1 or 2 viewers, like I was still having a great time. Like I was like happy to like have like a, you know, a nice like personal chat where like, you know, there was just like 1 or 2 people and like you know, they would show up every now and then. And you know, it felt like I kind of knew them just a little bit. And I don't want to like oh you know, have the success like success in quotation marks. I'm still like a small streamer, like get into my head or anything. In my head, I'm still like, you know, I'm still a guy that could have like 1 or 2 viewers. But I'm happy that I'm able to share this with more people than that and have you guys here too. It's indeed nice to wake up to 1 morning to a rock stream like today. Appreciate it, Kira. Appreciate it. 78 Sanshoku is looking pretty good now. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so. It's like a 2-5 Shanpon here. Oh. Do I want this? I don't actually think so. I think I prefer Tanyo. Like, this is good enough where I could pawn, but I think I could play this a little bit more. No, I think I should pawn. Yeah. If I pawn, then it's Sanshoku, it's Tanyo, it's 2 Dora. So, like, for the English speakers, that's Tanyo, all simples, Sanshoku, mixed triple sequences, 678, 678, 678. And that's a Dora. The 7-so is also a Dora. That would have been 4 Han for a manga. Yeah, so... Oh, wait, no pawn. Yeah, you're right. Pawn would get rid of my pair. The 2-so was superfluous. I didn't see that. I would have, like, yeah. It wouldn't make me go back in Shanten. It would just, like make my weight different. And, I might have to, like, find another pair if I wanted to keep the Sanshoku, which would be kind of tragic. Yeah. It would? You were in Ishanten? I would still be Ishanten. If you pawn your only pair, that doesn't mean you go back in Shanten. It just means you trade your pair for a set. Which means you still need to find a pair, but you also still need to, like, you know, you need to find a pair instead of a set. That's still 1 tile. Right? You know? You're trying to trick me here? Let's see. 4-4. What is this? 3-pin, I guess? Yeah, 2-2, 3-4, 5-5, 6-7-8, 6-7-8, 6-8. I mean, what's the issue? If I pawn the 2, then I get rid of a 5, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 6, 8. So yeah, that means if I pair up one of them, it's gonna be tenpai. Or if I just like chi a 7 or something, then that's also gonna be tenpai. Right? Come on. Come on, come on. I'm not making that kind of mistake. The pawn wasn't good. Like, you know, very likely I would lose Sanshoku. If I really wanted to keep Sanshoku, actually, I would probably just try to keep it, yeah. I would just cut the 3. I would just cut the 3-4, and, like, it would just, like, you know... I would still be Ishanten, I would still be for Ishanten for Sanshoku. It would just be, like, there was no point in me pawning at all. It just, like, made me stay exactly where I was, but now I have to cut a 4. This 7% is beer is hitting me too hard. Adria, please. Oh my god. Let's all point and laugh at the alcoholic. Oh my god. Yeah. All right, all right. Now that that's settled, we can get this Ryan-Peiko, yeah? Yeah, Ryan-Peiko, otherwise known as a twice pure double sequence, one of the rare Yaku in the game. It's Ippeiko, one double sequence, but twice. Don't do this to me. This is my dealership. Is he waiting on this? Does he have like a Dora? I'd be so mad. I have to push. I have to push. I have to push. I have to push, bro. We gotta push. This is too strong. Also, this is Kabe anyway. It's 4 3-pin. It's a wall. Wall 3-pin. Come on, what is this? I chickened out a little bit. I chickened out. Yeah, Ryan-Peiko, rest in peace. Hey, check this Mawashi though. This Mawashi way in the Furry 10 2-5 mon. I really need points though. I really need points. I'm willing to cut the 4s. Oh no. Very unfortunate. The 4-mon was also safe. Sanshoku Doko? What? Was that a glitch? Did I hear that right? Such what? Triple triplets? 3 2-pin triplets? What? That's insane. Yeah, I felt like I should have pushed. I should have pushed hard there. I should have committed. I should have committed to Ryan-Peiko. What am I doing? I've been burnt out so much on Ryan-Peiko, man. Ryan, he never comes home. Ryan. Where's Ryan, man? I miss him. I miss him, but like I've also like he hasn't been home so long that I've just like given up on him. Log VS, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Ugh. That's one of the 2 Yakus I've never gotten. Yeah, I'm sure the other Yaku might have been Sankansu or Ryan-Peiko, the one we just saw. Like damn, you could have had it. Okay, we don't want Yaku. We want like a big hand, a bigger hand at least. Tanyao, Tanyao, maybe like Pinfu. If I can build around the 6, that could be Sanshoku. That'd be really nice. Sanshoku, mixed triple sequence, same sequence in 3 suits. 3 quads is literally impossible as well. Actually, yeah, I don't think I've gotten... I think that's the only Yaku I still haven't gotten. That, like, isn't, like, a Yakumon. I still need Sankansu. I still need 3 cons. Okay. Oh man, how much do I want to commit? Oh no. Keeping this extra tile when like I'm probably just gonna kill me. Blah. Yeah, Sankansu is crazy. 3 cons. You haven't lived until you decide to add a 4th suit to Riichi and got a Yon Shoku Doko? Oh my god. Is that a Yakuman in your... Yon Shoku Doko? That'd be an insane hand. It should be a Yakuman. If you know, if Sho Sangan, if Lil 3 Dragons is you know, ooh. If Lil 3 Dragons is you know, 2 Han, and then like Big 3 Dragons is a Yakuman, you know, Sho Sangan and Dai Sangan, then getting a fourth triplet should be a Yakuman. The Yon Shoku Doko should be a Yakuman, even though Sanshoku is 2 Han. Yeah. Anyway, this could be it, guys. This could be it. Ron. And by this could be it, I mean it's over for you. Got him. That's huge. That's so huge. We're so back. We are so back. Alright, we didn't need Rion Peiko anyway. It's okay. It's alright. South. Good. Let's see. I don't know if this person is watching, but Pon Sobao just like subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You should probably, yeah. I always say I should have an alert, but I'd have to like think about like what should I put in the alert for followers and like YouTube subscribers. Still a lot to learn here. Yeah, by the way, so I am thinking of like doing more fighting game content eventually, and also like more regularly. And like 2XKO like coming out like recently is like a decent time to like pivot a little bit into that, even if you know, I'm gonna keep making Mahjong stuff. I'm wondering like just like how many people like in my Mahjong audience like one would appreciate like fighting game content at all for any reason, and then also two would appreciate like specifically like beginner level like a reach like a not like fighting game content, you know, to like maybe like get into the genre or something. Didn't like watching it? Is that didn't like watching 2XKO or didn't like watching like fighting games in general? Well, it's okay if that answer is no. I'm probably still just gonna do it anyway. It's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be mindful that like I have like 2 different audiences here. And that I'll be like in the process of like, you know, like finding a new audience specifically for fighting games. Let's go for sure. Watched fighting game tourneys before. So I mean, before I did Mahjong stuff like regularly, I did actually do fighting game content. And what is going on over here? So yeah, and I do recall that like people liked it. People liked it. It definitely got like some fans. That's Kokushi. That's Kokushi Muso. 13 orphans. Yeah, there's the orphan tiles coming out now. Hold on, let me focus a little bit. south, I guess. 4-man, okay. I don't think I really have to worry about this guy. He's probably just folding. So it's south. I mean, if I deal into a 13 orphans Yakuman, like cutting this south, then like okay, GG. Like you had four, you had like the fourth 1-man. That'd be insane. Actually, let's cut north-north. North-north. South is a Yakuhai anyway. I have 2 norths. Let's cut the north. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely folding. 9-so came out. 6-so is... 6-so made it Tsuji. White Dragon is safe. We'll cut that. South is also safe. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So... I mean... Part of like what was I saying? Yeah, well I did fighting game content before, and I've spoken before about like when it came to like, oh, I want to do like some Mahjong stuff, like I came at it from the angle that like people would be like, you know, like watching a stream with this Mahjong stream, not knowing anything about Mahjong. And so I made some content that I felt like could be watchable even if you didn't know anything about Mahjong. And that worked. That worked. It worked really well. But also like I had like a... When I did make fighting game videos, like those were also like on more the educational side. Like since like the way I play and like the way I stream fighting games is more... Like, I just like to explain a lot of the stuff I do anyway. So if I want to, like, make that into, like, watchable content, it's just, like, just show a visual or some kind of explanation, you know, related to what I'm saying. Like, if I'm explaining, like, you know, that I try to do this, you know, I try to do this cross-up, and then, like, you know, but my dash went, like, I didn't dash far enough or something, and then I didn't get a cross-up. It's like, okay, I could literally just show that, and people like that. People like that that style of video, since fighting game videos, especially back then, sucked. The fighting game videos are so bad because fighting game is a genre that like so much shit happens all at once on the screen, like so fast, and like if you don't know what you're looking at, it's just like you're not gonna remember like anything like far enough to like comment on it. We'll cut the 6, I guess, and then yeah, so you're not gonna remember anything that happens, and it's just like visual noise for so much of it. All right, let's reach you. Here we go. All right, hopefully they don't realize it just discarded an 8, 6, and 7. I probably shouldn't have reached it on the 8, 6, and 7. Run. That's a Riichi Patsu. It's just that easy. Oh my god, I love Mahjong. Oh, didn't see that one coming, huh? Didn't see that one coming. This guy was none the wiser. 6, 6, 8, 6, and 7 in the discards. He might have just drawn it. Oh my god. That was so good. That was so good. Today I learned Chito is real and it can hurt you. Absolutely. Absolutely, Nitro Nuke. Welcome to the stream, by the way. You never see it coming. Please don't DMCA me. Yeah. Anyway, that was a good one. I love it when my hell weights work. It's certainly, maybe that was like the one time where like a hell weight actually was also an Ipatsu. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. You know, we're making history over here. I'm trudging through new ground. Yeah. The Doragon, it's just you, Colin? Yeah, I'll Riichi. Alright, well. Feels good, feels good. Hopefully I don't, like, you know, just die into, like, some random Ipatsu or whatever. Wonder if that pay was Ipatsu mechanic or his safe tile. It was Sumogiri. He drew it. He just drew it. I remember that. So that Sumogiri means you discard the tile that you draw instead of the tile from your hand. So that means, yeah. That was just bad luck. That was just bad luck. Maybe, I mean, that might have been legitimately the safest tile in his hand, also. Wow, that was my tile. Couldn't have shared. Oh well. As it turns out, sardines on bread is really filling. Sardines and bread. That's a good struggle meal. Don't put sardines in your ramen though. Don't boil the sardines. They're already cooked. They'll make your stomach churn. And yeah, I did that like 3 times for science. Yeah, it didn't work every time. I was like desperate. I was a desperate college student. Like a very money conscious. Yeah, like I had sardines as cheap food and I had ramen as cheap food. Surely together, no, don't do that. Could be a snack, true. Doesn't have to be a struggle meal. Got the 3-pin, I guess. Doing it 3 times is indeed doing it for science, yeah. Yeah, I had my suspicions on the second time. I thought I'm like, but it would be really nice if it was some other reason, you know. You know, if I could actually do this, if I could actually just like put protein in my ramen and then I don't like get sick over it. That would be really nice, you know. But yeah, it the science proved me otherwise. Yeah. All right. That was cool. Norths are dead anyway. We'll cut the north. Let's see. So what do we got? 4th, 1st, and 3rd. I'm hoping this could be another 1st. So we're gonna hope that we can get this 5-mon. The 5-mon chi would be so sick. For that, I think that'll be this will be my last game for today anyway. Will we win this or not? 4-mon has to pass. It's not Kasuji. See, 1-7 inside Suji. 4 is in between. Okay. Alright, so if anyone reaches, by the way, we're just gonna throw our north, which is definitely not gonna deal in because it's actually like thrice cut. That means it's not a hell weight. That means it's completely safe. And we'll probably just fold. I'm actually like at a perfect distance here. Where if I have exhaustive, if there's exhaustive draw, nice. If there's an exhaustive draw and I don't have Tenpai, I will still win if we go to a draw. Wow. Brave. That means that opens the door for me to also cheat. I was gonna cut the 5-pin because it was safe, but I was wondering if it would actually deal in over here. Tuso Suji? We'll take it. 4 7-pin. 1 pin is safe. If there's anything dangerous, it's the 8-so, I think. Sumo. Okay. That makes us positive for the session. Like, barely. Although, if you count the game I played before this stream, we're still in the negative, because it's 2 firsts versus 2 fourths. Alright, but I think that was still a pretty good stream. Thank you all for watching. Nice. 2 firsts there. Still on the come up, you know. 27% first versus 29% fourths. Soon that will be like 0% fourths, you know? It's like another 100 games or so. Yeah. Appreciate any of you just, you know, catching the end of that and sticking around. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see if there's anyone I can raid on Twitch. Anyone streaming Mahjong or something? Let's see. Yeah, who's streaming Mahjong? Mahjong. Wait. Yeah, Mahjong Soul. Okay, there's actually... there's a decent amount of people who stream. Oh, Adria's streaming. Nice timing. Alright, we're gonna raid Adria. She has her own exclusive emote just for me. So, yeah, you could subscribe to her too, I guess. Yeah. Feel free to use it in chat, whatever you want. Alright, let's, raid. Wait. Dang it. How do I do this again? Oh, yeah, we're raiding. Oh, dang it. Alright. Peace. Bye.